What's up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live to talk about this upcoming Thanksgiving slate on Fanduel. So yeah, y'all know I'm still in the car, still just trying to get to my girlfriend's mom's house for Thanksgiving, trying to break this slate down, trying to get the dollars, just trying to get there, and basically just trying to win that Millie Maker. So we're talking about Fanduel. Yes, Fanduel, I know, out of all sites, Fanduel, but there's still money to be made. So let's talk about it. Okay, so we had the Steelers and the Ravens game now off this slate completely. Now this is a two-gamer. This is basically going to have to play out on ownership and leverage plays. So Deshaun Watson up top, easily, just lock and load him. He's the top guy on the slate. He's going to get you the rushing upside against this horrible Detroit off defense. Play Deshaun Watson, lock him in your cash lineup. So if you want to be different, GPPs, look at this Washington and Dallas game. You can get to either guy in Smith or Dalton. They're both cheap guys. They both have good wide receiver one option. I like both these guys. Stafford's just the middleman that I'm not getting to because of that thumb. The thumb scares me. I think the thumb's going to be messed up, and I don't like that at all. So, cash games, play Watson. GPPs, you can get to Dalton or Smith. Going down to running backs, Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke has been on fire now with Dalton back. We saw him last slate have receiving upside. We like him a lot. I'm all over Zeke. DeAndre Swift will be the key guy. If DeAndre Swift does play, then I love him a lot. I think he's going to be the most owned guy on the slate, more so than Deshaun Watson. He's going to be basically a guy that you just lock and load. If he's not in, that's going to be scary getting to Peterson or Kerryon Johnson. But Antonio Gibson and J.D. Mckissick, those are two guys I wanted to talk about. Antonio Gibson has the touchdown upside as a rushing guy. McKissick now is going to get you targets in the backfield, which you can see he gets you close to 7 to basically 15 targets. 4 targets, 15 targets, 14 targets. He's getting the targets, so watch out for him. And last but not least, you have Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson has let us down the past couple weeks. 5-5, but they just don't want to run the ball with him. They don't trust him. So I'd rather get to a guy and pivot up to a guy like Antonio Gibson or pivot down to a J.D. McKissick. But in cash games, play Zeke. And GBPs, look for Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, and DeAndre Swift. Just make sure DeAndre Swift is active. Wide receivers, you typically want to make a combo with them, with their quarterback. If you're playing Alex Smith, lock and load Scary Terry. I think you can even play him as a one-off. I love Terry McLaurin. I like him a lot on this slate. I like him in all formats. Play him in GBPs and cash. Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is still only 6,500, which is insane to me why he's only 6,500 when Will Fuller is 7,400, when I think it could be flipped easily. You can get to both guys. I like both of them a lot on this slate. I think you can do a 3-man stack with Watson, Cooks, and Fuller. Kenny Galladay is questionable, so watch out for him, but I like him as a one-off even if he does play. Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, both of these guys are going to see targets. I'm all over Amari Cooper, though. If you saw last slate, 81 yards. He caught 6 of 7 passes. I like Amari Cooper a ton. I like CeeDee Lamb also with the touchdown upside. You can get to either one of those guys. But in cash, I'd rather play Cooper. Marvin Jones, I just can't get to. I don't like it a lot. I don't like any of the Stafford's guys other than DeAndre Swift. Michael Gallup is a flyer that you can definitely get to as a one-off. And last but not least, you have all the way down. Where is he? You have Agnew possibly still starting, but watch out for that. Where is Kiki Kuti? There he is, 4,500. Minimum price, 4,500. Kiki Kuti. So he could play and see more snaps now for 2 with Stills and Cobb out. So you can look for him as a value. Going down the tight end, TJ Hawkinson is questionable, so watch out for that. But you have Dalton Schultz. Yes, Dalton Schultz, the man, the myth, the legend. 10.5 points last slate. He got you a TD. He has upside with Andy Dalton. I like him a lot. I think he's going to be a high-owned guy, which I think in cash you just lock and load him. But you can play him in GPPs because there's not a lot of options now. If Hawkinson does play, I don't mind that. But just watch for his status. Jordan Akins is touchdown dependent, which I don't mind getting to him at all either. Logan Thomas, he's getting you the targets like you always know. 5 targets, 6 targets, 4 targets. He's getting you targets. The yards might not be there, but the targets are there. And Darren Fells, last but not least, is now an option, but he's not one of my favorites. I'd rather get to Schultz, Akins, or Thomas. And watch out for Hawkinson's toe injury. So in cash, basically play a stack of Watson, Zeke, and get you Will Fuller or Brandon Cooks. And GBPs, though, you can definitely get to a Dalton stack or Alex Smith stack. and play Terry McLaurin as a one-off. So this slate's different now. It's all going to be part of the leverage plays and ownership plays because of that Ravens and Steelers game being out. I still love this slate a lot. I still love the Thanksgiving slate. Hit the like button for me, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a lot. And have a good and safe Thanksgiving. Have a good one, everybody.